There we go.
Hi guys, welcome back to that 1870s homestead. I'm Rachel.
And I am Todd.
And you guys are in our enclosed chicken coop. Some of you might be familiar with this if you've been following us from me harvesting compost out of here. And this is where we've always kept our original laying flock. What you just heard over there is my new laying flock, and I've always wanted to have them out on pasture. And I hatched out new chicks this year because these girls have finished their maximum capacity.
Their egg production is dropping significantly.
Yeah, 2 to 4 eggs a day for 8 birds. That's not very much.
And then we also have meat chickens going on, which are on week, what is it, week 8?
Yeah, they're week 8.
8.5, something like that. And we have historically, for the last 3 years now, processed ourselves all of our meat chickens. We set up right back behind the shed. We have all the equipment that we need. It's not the most efficient equipment.
No, but we do it.
We don't have like a big fancy plucker, but we have a plucker, and we get through the process every year. And I was at the barber shop the other day getting my hair cut, and I was chatting with my barber because he kind of knows a little bit about the lifestyle that we live and that we have animals and this and that. And I was telling him about processing chicken harvesting time. And he was telling me, he's like, well, he says, I know a guy. And when you live out in the country and you hear that phrase, hey, I know a guy, that's usually a good thing. And anyways, he gave me the name and number of a gentleman who lives like 9 minutes from us. He does, I don't know if he does it all year or just in the fall, but he does chicken processing out of his barn behind his house, and he charges $2 a bird. And for us to process everything that we were going to do this year, between our 22 meat chickens, these old hens, we were looking at 10 hours worth of work probably.
Yeah, and honestly, that might not be everyone's situation, but it is ours. We're slow at it. Like you said, we don't have a bunch of fancy equipment, and it's a process, an all-day process for us. That being said, it's also really hot right now.
It is.
And it's not ideal to harvest chickens in an all-day scenario. And we have company coming in town next Tuesday. And if you've ever butchered chickens in your own backyard, that takes like a month to go away.
All the feathers.
Yes. So it was like, it kind of just got dropped in our lap. And we didn't feel like we were cheating ourselves because we know how to do it. We didn't feel like we were cheating you because we've got a chicken harvesting video last year that you can go check out if you're interested in how we do that. And we feel like actually we're giving back to this gentleman that we're taking them to because he typically gets a lot of his extra income from the fair harvesting chickens, and the fair was closed this year. So I don't know if he has the normal business process coming in, the stream that he would have, but he seemed readily accepted of our offer to let him harvest our chickens for us.
Yeah, I talked to him Saturday, and I'm like, when can you get us in? He's like, how about Tuesday?
Yeah.
It's like, okay. I mean, for like $60 to save us that much work right now with as much as we have going on.
We're ready. But the challenge is going to be how to transport these all these chickens and how to catch these ones, because they're not tame. They're just not. They get out of my way when I come in and harvest eggs, and then that's what we do. We don't have a lap chicken relationship. So we're going to try to wrangle them, and we're going to take you guys with us. But stay tuned to the end, because we're actually going to show you what it's like getting them back, and were we happy with the experience.
Yeah, he told us, he says, I haven't done a couple hours, you come pick them up.
Yeah, so we'll be sharing that with you.
Yeah, we know a guy now.
We know a guy.
Yeah.
Just get him. These birds are ready. Woo! And big old birds.
How heavy do you think they are?
I don't know. This thing's probably easily a 7-pounder.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah. So funny story, while we're loading these, that fishing net that we used to catch those chickens, we went out to Cabela's, what was it, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. We walked to the fishing department and there's like 3 workers all standing there. They're like, what can I help you with? We're like, we need a fishing net. They're like, okay, what do you need it for? I said, to catch our chickens. They started cracking up laughing. You can catch them by hand, but having a net sometimes makes it a lot easier. And for 20 bucks or whatever that net cost, it'll save us some hassle. Are we supposed to be counting these?
No.
Okay.
Up.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up.
Great time for a rooster fight.
Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything.
Well, that was a hot job.
It was, but that net was so
Oh
handy.
my goodness, life changer. If you can find what that is, you need to post it in the description.
Oh, sure. And it like folds up to like super small.
Yeah, it collapses and everything. I got 1 scratch,
Oh,
but that's okay. It's not bad. And I was not oddly pooped on.
they got my shoe.
Did they?
Yeah.
All right, so we are headed to the processor.
Yep. And when we get back, when we pick up the chickens in a couple hours, turn the camera back on and show you the results and how they turned out, hopefully good.
Yeah. We're totally willing to pay the guy $3 a bird for saving us this work.
I think that's a good deal even.
Yeah.
He doesn't bag them up though, basically. When you go to pick them up, they're like in a big giant tub of water.
Yeah.
So we'll bring our coolers, we'll get some ice, and we'll bring them home.
That's so easy. Yes. Let's go.
I don't know. Want to do it again?
Hi, we're home.
Hi, we're home.
Yeah, I told Todd when we got home, he's like, well, are you happy with it? And I said, well, my back doesn't hurt.
They're not all sweaty and covered in feathers and blood.
Right. This is the first year I'm going to keep the feet and make my bone broth with the feet this year and the necks.
So if you guys remember seeing sometimes in our laying hens, we had those little Cornish crosses.
No. Little bantams.
Oh, little
starlights.
bantams.
Yeah.
Look at this little guy.
Put your hand next to it so we can. It said it's a meal for one.
Yeah, it's like almost like a quail.
Yeah.
So we're transporting them all into coolers. We're going to pack them on ice. We're going to leave them for at least 24 hours just to rest. And then we'll go through the next process after that. We'll probably, well, we do need to cut the necks off because we told the guy we wanted the necks, so he left the necks on instead of cutting them off.
Which is fine. So we'll take the neck off. Here's one of our Cornish Cross hens. Obviously, she's not very big, but nice sized bird. Oh, this is a big baby. Good job.
So yeah, remove the necks. We're going to do a vinegar dip like we normally do with a 5-gallon bucket with water with a little bit of vinegar in it. We just dip them in there to clean them up just with one final bit. We'll put them in shrink bags. Are you going to process any of them for canning right away?
So this is an older girl, one of our older hens.
Yeah.
Look at that layer of fat on her.
Same with this one. Look at that.
Yeah. Nice, healthy. Huh?
Yeah.
He said, man, I could tell you had some 3- and 4-year-old chickens in there because they are tough to pluck.
Yeah, they had a really nice setup. They had
You want to put a layer of ice on?
yeah, so they had a really nice setup. They had basically a homemade chicken plucker that they made. And when he told me the name of it, he says, you look up online, the plans is called a whiz bang chicken plucker. It looked pretty simple to make if you have a motor. And scalder they had.
Yeah.
Electric scalder. You just set your temperature and it locks right in.
It was interesting that It was interesting though. He said that he's busier this year than he's ever been before. Not because of the fair, but because a lot of the USDA facilities are just jam-packed up due to maybe the extra regulations with COVID or something. I didn't quite catch it, but people can't get into the USDA facilities for whatever reason. So, yeah. But he said we can come back next year, and I think we will. We're really happy with it.
Yeah, there's a couple that aren't like perfect. Like there might be a little bit of lung left here and there. But when we go through them tomorrow and cut the necks, we can clean them up a little bit.
Honestly, it's no better than we could have done. I mean, it's not any worse than we would have done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another foot.
Okay. So here's my bag of feet. And then I will be taking the necks tomorrow and we will start our broth processing. Well, I tell you what, I feel like a super spoiled homesteader.
I think this is this like a violation of homestead rules?
I know.
We take away our homesteading card?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay, good.
So I think that that's something that who cares? If you want to get help, or if you don't feel comfortable processing but you want to raise your own meat, that's completely acceptable. And we feel completely comfortable processing our own meat. We've done it every other year before.
Yeah, for 3 years.
But we didn't want to this year. So, and it just happened to work out, and I'm so glad it did.
For $2 a bird, it'd be silly not to do it.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
For as much as we work in YouTube and film and edit,
Yeah.
our time is valuable.
Right.
We only have so much. And
Yeah. His hourly rate keeps going up and up and up on what his time is worth.
it is. The older I get, the more tired I am. That
Yeah.
rate goes up and up and up.
So thanks, guys. We just wanted to share the honest truth with our chicken harvesting and processing this year. I'm not sure if we're going to give you a video tomorrow on the actual bagging. We might, just to let you know what kind of weights we got. They might be interested in that.
Yeah, the weighing part's always fun.
Yeah.
But we have tomorrow is also going fishing tomorrow.
Oh, he's going fishing tomorrow. Yeah.
So if we do it, we have to do it early in the day.
Yeah. So maybe, maybe not. If not, we'll post it over on Instagram what some of our best weights are.
Sounds good.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye. You gotta move these in the garage?
Yeah, with your help.
All right.